Hi Cancer, Maya here. I am doing your love reading for April 2021. So I'm gonna start with a quick past spread and then I'll do a spread for you and your person. So let's start. You have the Knight of Swords, the Eight of Pentacles, the Nine of Swords, and the Eight of Swords. Okay, let me just clarify the Knight of Swords and the Eight of Swords. Bottom of the deck, the Page of Cups. So it looks like there has been some conflict in this relationship, this connection you are here about. Sort of amount of competition around it, squabbling, petty behavior, ego-based behavior. So fighting, arguments, gaslighting maybe. It can go from something really small to something bigger, right? But in any case, it has caused worry, it has caused sleepless nights, anxieties and fears around this connection. There could have been some, the Nine of Swords in general indicates someone rushing in, quick movement, quick progress, but it is aspected here. The way it's aspected here, I see it more as reckless behavior, a little bit like the Five of Wands, a reckless behavior, a sort of ego-based, selfish behavior, basically. And it did cause this connection to go to a certain amount of stuckness. It's stuck. It can't move forward. It's a mental prison. The Eight of Swords, being stuck in the mind because it's air energy. But it's you have the Eight of Swords and the Nine of Swords. So a lot of loops in the mind around this connection. Because of because of the power struggles and the reckless behavior, the selfish behavior of someone or of both of you. We'll see that in the spreads, but it is causing anxiety. It is causing fears. It is it's stuck. The emotions are not being dealt with. And it maintains you in this mode of not seeing a way forward, really being stuck together in a conflict mode, right? You guys seem to be either trying to work on it or focusing on your work, each one focusing on his career, his work, to kind of put this aside. You guys want a solid, initiating start in this, and you want to take the lead in your own hands. It's like you want to rein this in. You both want to work on this, and you both want a solid initiation in the physical. Maybe you guys want to apologize to each other, or someone wants to apologize to the other, and wanting higher levels of commitment with the Hierophant here. However, this connection is really being hurt by a lot of conflict, either between you guys or around this connection. Maybe people intervening, maybe too many people getting into your business, which is causing all this hurt, basically. So that's in the past. Now I'll do your spread and your person to see the current energies here in April, Cancer. So I'll do your spread, Cancer, on the right hand side and your person on the left, but feel free to switch sides if one of them speaks to you more than the other. And also this is not going to be for everyone, seeing as it is a general reading. So let's start. You are showing up, Cancer, in April as the Six of Cups. You, the way you feel about your person is the World. The way you think of them is the Ten of Cups. And the way you feel about the whole situation is the Empress. Bottom of the deck, the Tower. So now I'll do your person with a different deck so we can see mirroring energies if there are any. The way your person is showing up in April is the King of Pentacles. The way they feel about you is the Page of Swords. The way they feel about you, they think of you is the Page of Cups. And the way they feel about the whole situation is the Four of Pentacles. Bottom of the deck, Perspective, which is the Hangman. So yeah, lots of shake-ups in this relationship. As we saw in the past, there was a lot of conflict either between you guys or around this connection. Maybe people around you that are getting into your business and creating havoc. Whatever it was big. Because with the Tower, it means that this whole foundation was shaken apart, either because it was a faulty foundation to begin with, or because you guys outgrew it, so it had to go. The Tower is always a blessing in disguise. It really does away with things that we don't need anymore in our lives. And I think what happened between you guys is the conflict got to the point where it was unlivable. You couldn't keep going like that. So the universe intervened. Some major event happened that really, made you break apart. Because what I'm seeing here is people who are in separation, or at least a very big emotional distance. But I'm really seeing physical separation here. However, I can see that you, Cancer, feel free to switch sides, as I said. But you, Cancer, you still want to work on this, like we saw with the Eight of Pentacles in the past. You want to cooperate and to rebuild a sacred space in this relationship, because you see it as something. Oh, look at that! You also have the Four of Wands. And the Ten of Pentacles. You see it as a very beautiful foundation. You see this person as really a soulmate or a twin flame or a very deep soul connection. And you want it for the long term. You want it for the long haul. You really see this as you're happily ever after. You have the Ten of Pentacles and the Ten of Cups. So, but you... you are so done with whatever happened in the past. The Wounded Warrior, Nine of Wands. You persevered a lot here, Cancer. You really, tried your best, and now you're exhausted. You're done. You're wiped out. You can't really give the situation, the situation the way it was, at least in the past. You cannot put any more effort in this. But you really persevered until the Tower happened, and this whole situation had to break away completely. All right. So let's see how you are showing up. You're showing up as the Six of Cups. So we have seen that this connection is absolutely a beautiful foundation. There's a lot of love between you guys. And it definitely started as something beautiful, because you want to go back to with the Six of Cups to an idyllic past situation between you guys. there was a point where you guys were happy, where there was innocent love between you guys, where you were open and just, feeling like children together. All the fun, all the innocent love, all the purity around the love that you guys had. And you are absolutely missing your person here with the Six of Cups. But you're seeing the way you feel about them is the world. So you really do think the world and feel the world about them. They really are someone important in your life, and really somebody that, as we saw, with the Four of Wands, the Ten of Cups, and the Ten of Pentacles, somebody you really saw your future with. But it's like you are always also feeling that it's an end of a cycle between you guys. Maybe it's the end of this difficult cycle that was brought on by either conflict between you, as I said, or family members or friends that were getting into your business and maybe just giving you guys, how can I say, they were. Causing these conflicts to get even bigger between you guys. But you are seeing the end of this cycle and you feel like you want a new one with them. This is not over by any means. It is not together. It is not a connection that I see being together at this point, but it's not over in your feelings or in how you feel about them. The way that you think of them is the Ten of Cups. So as we saw, this is for you. This is your happily ever after. This is the person you think of as, creating a real future with. So that this beautiful home life, all this happiness, this joy, right? And that's how you think of them in April, at least Cancer. Whatever happened in the past that made you guys completely move away from this connection. In April, at least you are missing them, wanting or feeling that there's an end of a cycle between you, and just thinking of them as maybe you try to look elsewhere, maybe you kept your options open, but you really realized here, Cancer, in April, that this is absolutely your person. The way you feel about the situation is the Empress. Taurus, Libra. So it's this promise of life, it's beautiful. I mean, the way you feel, think, and about them and the whole situation is absolutely beautiful, Cancer. The Ten of Cups, the Empress, and the World. You want this, Cancer. You absolutely want this, and you want this promise of life with them, with the Empress. She's always represented as being pregnant, so that, yeah, this promise of life, of beauty, of abundance. It's Libra, so it's fairness, beauty, money, love. It's Taurus. It's grounded. It's manifested fully in your reality. So that's what you want. You want everything with them, and you know that if this connection comes back after this hard cycle, that it has the potential to be all that and more, to be really a thing of beauty, right? But with whatever happened in the past, it has been put to the test. Let me say that. So the way your person, the way your person is showing in April is the King of Pentacles. So a very reliable, very stable, very successful person, somebody who is loyal, who nurtures what he has and what he loves. A lot of care, a lot of devotion from the King of Pentacles. So a person is a solid person. Could absolutely be an air sign. Again, this is not gender specific, so feel free to switch sides again. But a very solid person, a loyal person, somebody who's self-confident and successful and accomplished. This card says successful, stable, accomplished, powerful, yes. Your plans are working out very well, professional and financial success, using resources wisely. Your person, yeah, solid person here. The way they feel about you is the Page of Michael, the Page of Swords. So it's like they're keeping tabs on you. even though you guys might be not together, they're still asking about you, maybe common friends, or looking at your social media, or in general, keeping an eye on you and wanting news from you. They feel like they want some news, they want to initiate some kind of communication with you here in April. This card says, but it's a very young energy. It's like you are completely sure now, Cancer, that this is what you want, and you are missing them, and you are willing to cooperate on this and forget about the past, about this tower moment, which was really painful for both of you, to the point where it led to a separation. So you are extremely clear on that. They are still initiating this kind of feeling within them. They are taking more time than you to get over this, I think, because they have two pages, page of swords and page of cups. So this initiation in the mental body and in the emotional body, so maybe clarity coming back to them and feelings coming back to them, but it's really the start, it's really the very beginning for them. The page of Michael says, an exciting new challenge. You have what it takes to succeed. Review contracts or documents very thoroughly. Yeah, they are reviewing whatever happened between you guys, and maybe it was a lot, and it surely was a lot with the tower, and that's why they're taking a little bit more time than you to completely let go of whatever happened, because I'm saying that because they have the Four of Pentacles, so still keeping things close to their chest, holding back, not wanting to engage all the way. The Four of Pentacles is, someone who doesn't feel like they're safe enough to engage. They don't feel safety. They're holding tight to material things or to their emotions, so they're holding back. They're not completely ready as you are to forget whatever happened between you guys, but there's a start. There's like this trickling of thinking about you and of feelings with the page of cups. The page of cups says a new emotional situation. Exactly, this new emotion bubbling up inside of them after what happened, but it's a start, as I said. Messages regarding relationships or social invitations create intuitive insight. They know as well as you do that they want this. They want this. They're maybe not as clear as you as to the the importance, the sheer importance of this in their life. But it's like when you're really holding back after a bad situation between two people. Some people can, Cancer, you're water, you're fluid, your emotions are fluid. So it's easier for you to feel all the emotions and still, feel all the love as well. On your person's side, if they are an earth sign, Taurus, Capricorn, or Virgo, if they are an earth sign or not, they will take more time than you to be able to get over this. And that's why they're standing still with the Hangman here. With the Hangman and the Four of Pentacles, they are really holding back. The Hangman, he's hanging from his feet here from a tree, and he's not moving, right? They're not moving at all. They're standing still, trying to gain a new perspective on this situation, on whatever happened, with this need for communication that they have, and this Page of Cups, this bubbling up of feelings. But because they are reliable, they are steady, they're the King of Pentacles, maybe they're having a hard time forgiving or forgetting whatever happened with all the competition and conflict in the past. But they are definitely gaining this new perspective. They're taking at least their time to gain a new perspective about this, but definitely holding back. This says there's a better way. Pause for reflection and insight. Dare to be different. They are pausing for introspection and insight on this. Definitely taking their time to get over this. But they also have the Six of Wands, so it looks like there's a lot of passion still within them for you, and they see somehow that there, there can be victory in the situation at the end. Ultimately, I mean, but they're not as full on as you are in April, Cancer. So let me get. This was a short, short and sweet. Um, because it is pretty clear. I'm gonna get a potential outcome for you guys for April 2021. Please, Spirit, potential outcome for my lovely Cancer. Ooh, the Hangman again. The Page of Swords, the Five of Swords, and the Three of Cups, yes. So the Hangman again, it's being delayed. Your person, I think, still needs more time. Feel free to switch sides again, but your person looks like they need more time to change their perspective on this, to gain a new perspective on this. They still want some kind of communication. They're still keeping tabs on you. There might be just the initiation, the very, very beginnings of communication in April. But with the Hangman, it's not sure. They're still conflicted in their mind about this, absolutely, with the Five of Swords, still, weighing the pros and cons, a bit of looping in their mind here, as we saw with the Eight of Swords in the past as well. But really wanting this reunion with you, really wanting this reunion with you. So I'm not really seeing you guys communicating back into communication here in April because of this the Hangman and the Five of Swords. So your person is still conflicted here, but a definite reunion in the cards. Maybe not in April though, or just the initiation maybe in April. So thanks for being here, Cancer. I'll see you soon. Bye.